Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Joya. I am a CACC certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, and this is coaching for Relationship. This coaching conversation is for married women or women in living in partnership who wants to create a shift for a better space for themselves in the relationship. Here we talk about shifts in mindsets, your behaviors, habits, and attitudes. In short, we talk about anything and everything about relationships. And my mission is to help 1 million women to embrace their identity and womanhood, to be a suitable helper of their husband, and to create a safe mental and emotional space for a family that thrives. Remember, you're not just a mom, you are more than a wife, you are a woman. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you're coming from today. So asang parte ka ng mundo or parte ng Pilipinas. I'm from Pasig, of course. And please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. You can also share your hashtag #PackMyBagMoments. You can post it in your timeline. Ano nga ba si hashtag #PackMyBagMoment? These are concepts, phrases, anything that connects with you during the conversation. And parang nakakuha ka ng something doon, nakapulot ka ng aral in Tagalog, or it's your aha moment. So you can share that to your friends by sharing it in your by posting it in your timeline so that we can bless others. And of course, you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment #replay. I'm sure I will get back to you after the live, or once I check out the messages, I will get back to you if you're watching on a replay. We're streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. Hold on, let me just take off this Viber because it's naririnig natin yung yung sound. So let's see. There. So for today, I'm gonna be talking to you about self-care in marriage. Ano nga ba kasi si self-care? Roadblocks to self-care affect marriages because a spouse who isn't cared for comes to the relationship or comes to the marriage depleted instead of ready to give something. So a marriage thrives when each spouse is seeking his or her own care. So, ito po yung ano na no, when you come into the marriage na hindi ka, kaya nga po mali yung statement na you complete me kasi it's not gonna be helpful for the two of you if you just come into the marriage na 50-50 lang kayong dalawa. It has to be that you are 100% in the relationship, same as your spouse who comes into the marriage 100%. But before that, if this is the first time you're joining me today, let me introduce myself for the newcomers or the first timers here. I am Coach Teen. I am a CACC certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I am also a proud mom of two teenagers, aged 19 and 15. And yep, wala na po akong baby. Malalaki na ang aking mga anak. I was a nature practitioner in one of the largest BPO in the country before I went full time into life coaching. And I am the creator and founder of a Women's Epiphany coaching community where I help women who wants to create a better space for themselves in the relationship. Kasi 'di ba minsan na burnt out tayo sa relationship natin. Kahit sabihin natin masaya naman tayo, but there's something always na parang may missing sa buhay natin. Kahit masaya yung family mo, okay yung kids mo, okay yung work mo. So, what is it? And that's what I'm gonna help you out with to rediscover your passion, your momentum in life. And my mission, of course, is to help 1 million women to embrace their identity and womanhood to create a safe mental and emotional space for a family that thrives. Dapat kasi buo pa din yung identity mo pagpasok mo sa relationship. Hindi yung nawawala ka in the process. And I really I know what I'm saying because I've been there in that state na parang I lost myself in the process. Parang umikot na yung mundo ko, yung buhay ko sa family. Wala naman pong masama talaga that you care, that you take care for the family, of your family, your kids, your husband. But still, you have to leave something for yourself because that is how you can give more. Pag nakakalimutan natin ang sarili natin, wala tayong maibibigay kasi sarili nga natin, hindi natin alam kung paano alagaan. Kaya our talk for today is really about self-care in marriage. And before that, hello Coach Lynn, thank you for joining. And hello Coach Mal, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Yes, of course, we also have Coach Joanna joining me this afternoon. So, self-care. Ano nga ba si self-care? According to the World Health Organization, self-care is what people do for themselves to establish and maintain and to prevent and deal with illness. It is a broad concept encompassing hygiene, your general and personal, your nutrition, the type and quality of food eaten, lifestyle, sporting activities, leisure, environmental factors, your living conditions, social habitats, etc., your socioeconomic factors, income level, cultural beliefs, and self-medication. That's the description from World Health, or that's the definition from World Health Organization. Self-care is different or not the same as self-indulgence. Self-care is taking care of yourself so that you can be healthy, you can be well, you can do your job, you can help and care for others. So, ikaw muna, yung sarili mo muna ang aasikasuhin natin, ang aalagaan natin for us to be able to give something back or to give back to the people that matters to us. So, there are actually roadblocks to self-care. Ano nga ba yung mga roadblocks na yon? Many of us don't understand how to care for ourselves. Instead, we cling to behaviors and patterns that wear us down. Even in marriage, di ba? Dumadating ka sa point na nag-revolve na lang yung life mo sa asawa mo, sa kids mo, mostly sa husband because nagiging dependent ka kahit you're working. Pero iba, parang nagkakaroon ka ng moment na you give your all, you focus your energy and everything to your husband. Kasi pag okay kayo ni husband, okay yung kids. Kaya nga minsan, it's the kids who suffers in the relationship pag hindi okay yung self-care mo sa sarili mo. Kaya nga siya self-care Ikaw muna talaga. Kasi whatever happens, hindi man kayo maging okay ng husband mo, dapat okay ka sa sarili mo because para mabigay mo pa din sa mga kids mo yung tamang love and care for them. But if you do not have that self-care, mahirap talaga siyang gawin. So ano yung mga roadblocks na tinatawag natin when it comes to self-care? First, of course, is we have what we call guilt. Guilt to be away from the children or husband, thinking that it is selfish as they are supposed to take care of the family. So, may guilt ka. So, pag iniisip pa, di ba, dumadating ka sa point na, like ako, dumating talaga ako sa point na, pag naisip kong, may gusto akong gawin, pero, sige, wag na lang, kasi para na lang sa mga kids, para na lang sa husband ko. And in fact, even in buying things. Yung mga nanay dyan, di ba, naka-budget tayo. So, more often, pag may extra, na-excite ka, bibili nga ako, parang gusto kong bumili ng ganito. Sabihin na nating damit. But at times, pag bibili ka na ng damit, nakakalimutan mo yung sarili mo in the process. Nauuna mong ibili yung husband mo, yung mga kids mo. Tapos ikaw wala na kasi na-realize mo, sige, sila na lang, okay pa naman ako So, as simple as that, it's like you are also neglecting your self-care. Kasi it's also part of your self-care. Yung allowing yourself, rewarding yourself for of something. So, nagigilty ka na, sige, wag na lang kasi mas kailangan to ng mga bata or mas kailangan to ng husband ko kaysa sa akin. So, you sacrifice doing something for yourself. Kasi, gift na lang yung ano mo yung tama, Coach Joanna, di ba? Minsan, damit na lang ng mga anak mo yung dala mo or minsan ni hubby. sila nabilhan mo yung anak at yung hobby, pero ikaw hindi ka na nakabili para sa sarili mo. And at times you consider na kahit nga bumili ng lipstick, parang luxury na siya sa'yo eh. Especially pag nung moments na wala pa kayo masyadong pera, di ba? Naka-budget ka. So, you at times sacrifice the things that you wanted, thinking na nagiging selfish ka pag inuna mo sarili mo. Another roadblock to consider is, of course, the unrealistic expectations. We believe things as binary, either good or right, or bad or wrong. So, dalawa lang yung tinitingnan natin. We get attached to how something is supposed to look and easy to quit if it is not the way things turned out to be. So, ano tong unrealistic expectations? So, for example, you wanna do something for yourself, di ba? Like, ako kasi may moments na gusto ko mag-aral ng ganito or something. Pero, you expect na you will get the support from your husband. Tapos sabi niya, sige, kung gusto mo, edi go. Pero, yung pagkakasabi, hindi okay sa'yo, di ba? Parang hindi mo naramdaman yung support. So, feeling mo, you made the bad or wrong move. So, hindi mo na lang itutuloy. Kasi, yung expectation mo na gusto mo sana the support, yung parang affirmation and all, na wala, hindi mo na siya gagawin. So, it also hinders us to self-care. Gusto natin, there would always be, our expectation is being satisfied, that it's always affirmed, everything is, yung parang ramdam mo yung appreciation, yung love, but at times, hindi mo naramdaman, so hindi mo na siya itutuloy. Unfortunately, minsan kasi, what if wrong timing? Maling timing mo lang nasabi yung gusto mo. And pwedeng pagod siya, pero ikaw, ang dami mo nang inisip, sige, wag na lang kasi parang hindi okay sa kanya. So that's one. And another roadblock, of course, is difficulty creating new habits. We always think that change is hard. And when you want to change, di ba, dapat you have to start with tiny habits or small steps. Pero ang ginagawa natin, drastic lagi. Ang naiisip natin, pag nag-change, drastic. So for example, what if mag-exercise ka? Di ba, lalo na pag nanganak ka na and feeling mo, ang taba mo na, so you wanna exercise and all. Tapos dadating ka sa point na, shucks, parang ang hirap gawin kasi mag-aalaga ako ng bata, mag-aano. So, ang inisip mo kasi is the immediate change that you wanna see. So, instead of you taking those small steps for you to be able to do it, hindi mo na lang siya tinutuloy. Kasi nga, feeling mo, it doesn't make sense to you kasi ang dami mong ginagawa. Which boils down to the fourth roadblock, which is the lack of time. So, remember, we need breaks. We're humans. So, we also have to have breaks. Breaks helps us stay energized and prevent burnt out. However, ang lagi nating reason, wala nang time, sige, pag may extra time na lang, saka na ako magsa-self-care. Kasi ang feeling natin, self-care is something that na parang obligasyon natin gawin. In fact, it has to be automatic to us. Self-care should be automatic, na dapat hindi mo kailangang iplano. It has to be na you have to do it every day. So that is how self-care is. And unfortunately, these four roadblocks prevent us from moving forward in really doing the self-care that we badly need for ourselves. So, I'll give you some self-reflection questions that you can answer later on for you to be able to understand kung may self-care ka nga bang talaga. So first is, of course, I'm gonna be taking out from the Grow coaching cards. This is a coaching toolkit that we are using as life coaches. So if you the Grow coaching toolkit is also applicable in any areas of your life. It can be applicable to your career, your relationship, and whatever it is that you want to achieve. So if you're interested, all you have to do is connect with me at 0917-806-4200, or you can also connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 or via Life Coach Philippines. You can send us a message. Or If you want it to be physical, just drop by at Decap Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches. We're located at Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, Capitolio, Pasig City, and we're open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So just drop by any time of the day between those times every day. So that's from Monday to Sunday. So first of course is when it comes to self-care, what is really your goal? In the long run, what is your goal for the family? 'Di ba, yung goal naman natin ay makita nating masaya, maayos yung family natin. Yun naman yung long-term goal natin eh. And for us to be able to give or to make sure that that goal is completed, 'di ba dapat maayos tayo? We are able to care for ourselves. So, how do you see your self-care if you want to achieve the goal for the family in the long term? So pag-isipan niyo. You can take a picture of these questions and you can answer it later on. And if you want to process what you have written, all you have to do is message me. You can message my page, Life Coach Teen, or you can contact me at 0917-806-4000 and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about um, getting your self-care back so that you are able to give more for your family. It's not really being selfish if you take care of yourself. Second is, ano yung reality mo ngayon? So from the current situation, what do you want more or less of? So, in the long, di ba yung una, yung goal natin, ano ba yung goal natin sa family? And then, from assessing from that, ano yung current situation natin? May moments ka ba na nagagawa mo talagang mag-self-care? May moments ba na you allow yourself, you reward yourself, you take care of yourself so that you, or mas madami ka bang or less time ba yung binibigay mo sa sarili mo? So paano natin yan i-achieve yung goal natin for the family kung sa self-care mo pa lang hindi mo siya mapunan? And options. So what can you do to influence change in your world right now? So when it comes to your self-care, what influence do you need so that you can start looking or working at yourself to be able to have that self-care that you badly need? So that the long-term goal that you have for the family will be met. And what's the next action you need to take in the next 24 hours that will bring this to life? So ano nga ba yung action na kailangan mong gawin for you to start the self-care ritual or the self-care kit that you can do for yourself? Hindi kasi masama yung self-care eh. Because when you're able to really take care of yourself, you are able to give more in the relationship. You're able to give more to your kids, you're able to give more to your husband and to the people that matters to you. So take a picture and then answer this. And if you want us to process your thoughts or what you have written down, connect with me, or you can connect with any of the coaches that is joining us right now. We have Coach Joanna, we have Coach Marife, of course. We have Coach Lynn and Coach Mao. They are certified life coaches as well from Life Coach Philippines. So any one of us can help you really come to terms with what self-care is and help you start a plan for your self-care. So all you have to do is connect with us. Help is available. So I will be giving you tips on our self-care tips to maintain sense of self while building a healthy marriage. Isipin nyo kasi na hindi talaga masama that you are caring for yourself. And if you are able to have that sense of self, you will also be able to create a healthy marriage or build a healthy marriage. So first on the list is treasure your friends and family. Remember, time is the most precious gift that we can give someone. So don't be that person who can see past a romance to remember the anchors that kept them from drifting over the falls. What it means is that 'Di ba may times na pag sobrang focus ka doon sa relationship mo, sa marriage mo, na nawawalan ka ng time sa sarili mo, minsan nakakalimutan mo din to go out with your own sets of friends or even with your family. Nawawalan ka din ng contact. Lalo na pag hindi magkasundo yung asawa mo at yung family mo, di ba? So, ang hirap mag-connect. In my case kasi, I've been through that. Yung, nung nag-asawa ako, nagkaanak, nawalan ako ng friends. Not because nawala sila. It's because na-realize ko, ako pala yung nag-distant. Maybe because I feel syempre, makikipag-usap ako sa kanila. Karamihan ng kwento ko is about my family, my kids, kasi yun yung experience ko. Hindi sila nakaka-relate kasi karamihan naman ng friends ko single. So parang, paano ko nga ba ikikwento or kanino ko? Kaya it pays really to be able to find a community that would help you out. Or parang may ka-exchange ng ideas. And madami na siya ngayon. Merong mga moms na organization that could help you or a community that could help you. Or just find a community na kung saan baka yung passion mo about something is still there. Like, mahilig ka ba magluto? Then find a community that talks about cooking, that could also help you out. Basta mga self-improvement, there are a lot. So, and then go back to your friends and family. Maybe kung yung mga friends mo hindi na nakaka-relate sa'yo, but for sure, meron ka pa din naman talagang mga friends na close pa din sa'yo kahit ano man yung status nyo in life, whether may asawa or wala. It's just that you have to stretch your heart and have the patience to really understand and listen as well. Kasi ito din minsan yung nawawala, kaya minsan hindi ka nakakapag-connect. And yes, family. Family naman is not always by blood. Maybe you have friends na you have considered as family already. Stay connected with them. It will help you a lot as you journey as well in your marriage. So make time to be with the special people in your life who were there before you found your one true love. Or your significant other or also needs the same treasure trove of friends. So same as your husband, kailangan niya din ng um, friends niya. Kasi magkaiba kayo, remember, there are some needs that guys can only give to another guy, same as girls can only give to another girl. So encourage one another to nurture those relationships. And doing so will make the times when everyone comes together that much more special and comfortable. Kasi when you're able to nurture your relationship with your friends and family, even if you're married, parehas kayong dalawa, it will be easier for you to exit. Kasi you both grow eh. There are some lessons you can get from your friends, same as him, na he gets it from his friends, that you can exchange or that you can talk about that helps you as well grow in the relationship. So do not forget your friends and family. Give them the gift of time. Second is, of course, dating yourself. Date yourself. It's possible that you might have date nights with your partner, but you also need time for yourself. Ito yung alone time mo. Take yourself to, say, lunch or anything that you want to do that connects you to your passion. Kung hindi ka comfortable na eating out alone, ako kasi hindi taga akong comfortable eating out alone, but I am comfortable going to a bookstore, tas magbabasa. That's why I love fully book kasi pwede mong basahin yung books, diba? So, I can immerse myself. Yun na yung alone time ko na I can be what I want to be. Na parang ako lang. So, yun na yung reward ko din sa sarili ko. It's also one of the self-care that you can do. So, depende nga sa'yo kung saan. Yung iba mahilig di ba yung iba mahilig mag-ukay-ukay or something. Yung na-enjoy niya mag-shopping, or kahit lang tumingin lang sa mga bazaars, then do it if that is one of the things that could really help you when it comes to your self-care. Kasi madami ka ding matututunan when you meet other people in your life na may makakausap ka kasi, and there would always be an exchange of ideas. And that's what I love with also being alone. Kasi when you meet new people, you're able to exchange ideas with them. So that also helps you grow. And then third is also learn to love your time alone. Wag kayong parang lagi kang nagmamadali kasi ay teka lang yung asawa ko, yung anak ko. 'Di ba may ganon? I have been in that stage as well na parang hindi pwedeng mag-alone time ako eh. Lately ko na lang na-realize na hindi, kailangan ko din pala talaga yung me time ko. A time where I can do some thinking. A time where I can just yung nakatunga nga lang ako nakatingin somewhere. May ganun akong moment. So, kailangan mo din talaga siya. It's kasi it will also help nurture your relationship with yourself. So, you have more to give and receive in your relationship. So, this can be the little moments such as ang moments ko noon na time alone ko is like commuting to work nung nag-work pa ako kasi I use that time to think, to reflect, ano na nga ba yung goals ko, may gusto pa ba akong gawin, ano na yung stage ng relationship, may dapat bang i-improve or something. So that's one that I do. Or taking a walk by myself, or maybe journaling. Like I do write, I write sa I have this journal where pero sa akin kasi most is diary. Yung I write my thoughts, whatever it is. May moments pa nga na minsan nakakapagsulat ako like kasi I once dreamed of having an article published in a newspaper. Parang isa yan sa mga bucket list ko eh. Pero I stopped doing that. I stopped writing and naging reason ko nun busy ako sa family and all. But it's like I let go of that portion of me. It's like nawala yung part ng identity mo. So, which is also a part of your self-care. So, you have to get that back. Kasi, kung ikaw yung taong yon, then maybe we can talk and I can help you out. Kasi minsan talaga kailangan mo din eh. Think of this time as being with yourself. Not by yourself, but being with yourself. Huwag mo isipin na, ay, mag-isa ako, ang lungkot. No. Think of it as a time for you to really have a moment to reflect on what life has been, what could be improved, and anything else. A slight shift in perception is a statement of self-value. Remember that. A slight shift in perception is a statement of self-value. Value your time alone. It's not because you are alone that you must be sad about it, but it's because you still want to grow. Meron ka pang mga gustong gawin and your time alone is the moment for you to think about yourself and see what else can be done. And of course, fourth is make self-development a commitment. Huwag mo tong kalimutan. Minsan kasi 'di ba pag may asawa na tayo, may anak na, parang nakakalimutan natin na kailangan pa din nating i-improve yung sarili natin. So even though you are in a relationship, the only person you have control over is yourself. Ikaw lang ang may control ka sa sarili mo. So you hear it all the time and for good reason. So by constantly working on yourself, on your relationship, you bring vitality to yourself and your relationship. So, and you also serve as an inspiration to your children, your partner, your friends. Because you're letting them see na kahit naman magaling ka na, may dapat pa rin i-improve, di ba? Learning never stops. That's one of the things that you can do. Start to commit in learning. Kasi ito talaga, madami tayong pwedeng magawa when we learn eh. You have to be able to understand na when you learn, it doesn't mean that you are being selfish. It's because you want to develop yourself more. Kasi pag pwede to na you take classes because learning is growing. So take classes that strike your fancy. It could be something related to your hobby. Halimbawa, nagluluto ka, di ba? And you wanna learn how to bake. Kasi maybe later on, you wanna put up, gusto mong mag-bake and ibenta yung mga niluluto mo, di ba? So it can help you out. It will also help you grow. Or you can also keep a self-help book na something that you can read on. You journal, you meditate. So it's really more of you moving forward with your learnings, because when you are able to learn, you grow, and when you grow, you also help your children and your family grow. And finally, set healthy boundaries upfront. Boundaries are about knowing and agreeing that where I end, you begin. So it's not about the walls that we set up, but they are about limits that prevents you, or it prevents enmeshment and consuming of one another. So hindi talaga siya wall, but just a limit na, hey, ito lang yung kaya ko. Let's help each other kung may gusto ka pa. It's okay to say no to your partner, to your children. Kasi you also teach them in the process of how it is when someone receives a no. It's not because ayaw mo talaga silang pagbigyan, but it's more of helping them as well in how to set up boundaries para hindi din sila na-abuse in the future. So, having healthy boundaries starts, of course, with a healthy identity and a healthy sense of self. And that starts and is fueled by being comfortable being alone. So, kailangan mo pa din talaga yung identity mo. Ito din yung nawala sa akin when I got married and I have kids. Parang nakalimutan ko yung sarili ko in the process na everything that I do, dapat affirm ng husband ko, dapat naka-align lagi sa mga kids and all. In the process, pag nakalimutan mo yung sarili mo, mas mahirap din bumawi kasi nawawalan ka ng passion nabu-burnt out ka, and parang you always feel lost in the relationship, na para bang for you to be happy, for you to be satisfied, dapat affirm lagi ng family or ng husband mo yung mga ginagawa mo. Sabi nga ni Coach Marife, when we learn continuously, you grow in mind and heart, then you're able to build your confidence and value. Yes, and that of course, yun din kasi yung value na na-appreciate ng husband mo, ng kids mo. When you value yourself, people around you will also value you. Kailangan mo din kasi yung identity mo. You also have to be independent in a sense that you're able to be alone. Hindi yung nakadepend yung happiness mo sa husband and kids mo. You have to be happy in your own way. Madalas, ang nangyayari kasi sa relationship, pag masyado tayong nagiging dependent, kasi nga nag-focus tayo at nakalimutan natin ang sarili natin, it causes us much pain kasi there are a lot of unmet expectations na ini-expect mo na dapat ganito ang response nila kasi binigay mo lahat, pero hindi nila nabibigay. So mas nasasaktan ka. But when you are able to have that self-care in you, you become open-minded. You are able to let them see your value, na hindi mo kailangang insist na, kailangan mo akong sundin, kailangan ganito, i-satisfy and everything. Because you know the worth that you have for yourself. So self-care is really important in a relationship. Healthy relationships are the product of two people, always striving forward toward wholeness in themselves, seeking to create something exponentially wonderful together. And you will only be able to bring that wholeness when both of you are able to have that self-care na separate from each other. So, kailangan nyo talaga yung self-care. Self-care kasi encompasses not just the lifestyle, the behaviors, your beliefs, but self-care is holistic para siyang mental fitness na dapat physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, whole ka. for you to be able to give something in the relationship. So thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. And before that, let me just invite you. I'm holding the second round of my coaching workshop, Regaining Me, a journey to discover and regain yourself, your momentum, and your passion. That's going to be on August 1 to September 5. That's all Sundays at 7 p.m. If you're someone who have ever felt burdened or maybe burnt out with the hustle and bustle of life as a mom and a wife, or you have dreams that they have to take a backseat because you think it is selfish of you to think about yourself, or you came whole in the relationship, you gave your all, and now you felt it's no longer you, that you lost yourself in the process, or no matter what you do, you always felt there's something missing, then it's time for you to get back that you that was lost. So join me in a 6-week journey to rediscover yourself. So just connect with me at 0917 806-4200. And I am also inviting you to join me in a Women's Epiphany coaching community. If you're a woman, a mom, a wife looking for something that would help you grow, to discover yourself in the process. You needed that self-care. Then join me in my community. Remember, you're not just a mom, you are more than you're a wife, you are a woman. So click the link you can find me in Facebook. Just look for a Women's Epiphany Coaching Community. And of course, I'm excited to invite you for the next run of the Be Learning Mental Model class. Avail of the Be Learning e-card and get to know the mental models where you most commonly operate. The last two classes that we had was really great. The first one is the goal, unlocking your achievement goal. And last Saturday, we had success, the models for success, the mental model barbell. And it's really great, kasi, di ba, we only look at success in a conventional way or traditional way. I realize na yun kasi yung nakita natin sa parents natin, sa people around us when growing up, na parang you will only be successful if you finish school and then you work in the corporate. Kaya madami yung ini-insist na yung anak nila maging lawyer, maging doctor, maging engineer, kasi yun lang yung nakikita nila na success will come to them. But we forgot na success can be achieved in any profession that we wanted, even an artist, a writer, whatever it is. Ang namimiss kasi natin is nawawalan tayo ng, like the one model there is the Luck 2.0, wherein feeling natin, learning plus opportunity lang ang tinitingnan natin. But we forget the effort. Kasi may effort talaga yon. Merong missing, may gap when it comes to success. Madami siya. So we have like 8 components of success. And and what really connects with me is, of course, one of the things is yung inversion, wherein you think of the negative para pag naisip mo yung negative na yon, iisipin mo, ayokong mangyari yon sa akin. So gagawin mo syempre yung positive. So parang counterintuitive. So avail of the Be Learning e-card. All you have to do is connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. And of course, it comes with perks, like the 5% discount for your purchase of food and beverage from Decaf Coffee Republic. Second is the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, which happens every third Saturday of the month. And the next Mental Model Master class is the 80-20 principle. So, ano nga ba siya? If you're familiar with that, means isa lang yung tingin natin doon, pero concept. So join us so you can maximize your time. And of course, third is a 90-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So just connect with me Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661. And of course, I am inviting you, of course, to as I end this conversation, I invite you to be a part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So do join us for another coaching tomorrow at 10 a.m. with Coach Preska, coaching for live for life.